Welcome, everybody. You are now tuned into my podcast, Difficult People Chronicles. SF Johnnie, Seriously Focused Johnnie. Today is an interesting episode. It's called The Message Enemies, Hideous Loonies. They're torturing and laughing. When God gives me a message, the words He uses to describe the enemies sometimes makes me shake my head, and sometimes I'm just like they are doing too much. So what came to me was they are gremlins. They are gremlins. Now, for some of you all, you probably, when you were younger, watched the movie The Gremlins. And for some of you all, you don't know what that is. It was a movie way back in, I would say, 1984. And then they did a sequel in 1990. I'm going to just give you a rundown of the movie, and then I'm going to tell you what came to me. Here's the highlights of the movie. There was this man, he receives a pet, and he violates the rules for maintaining this pet, which is like a fuzzy little small animal. After getting this pet, like I said, he violated two or three rules. The rules were no water, no food after midnight, and no bright light. So when these rules are violated, there was like destruction, death, mayhem in this small knit town, and these little creatures was running rampant. So when now this is the part I got from the internet. When the washing machine blows up or the TV is on the blink, before you call the repairman, turn on the lights because 9 times out of 10 a gremlin is in your house. And then it said these miniature green monsters tear through everything. I don't remember them being green. I remember them being black, brown, light brown, white, like, but they were ugly. That's all you need to know. They were ugly. So Gremlins was basically a horror slash comedy. Like I said, it came out in 1984, and then the sequel was 1990. Now, like I said before, sunlight, bright light is known to hurt and kill them. In addition, the third and most important rule was don't ever feed them after midnight, because if it eats food after midnight, it will create a cocoon going through an evil metamorphosis, becoming a reptilian monster, and that's where they called it a gremlin. Their name in the movie literally means evil beings. And these evil, destructive creatures are known to cause harm and torment humans. Okay? Now, these gremlins caused accidents, death, crashed cars, all sorts of foolishness. Like people fall into their death because of the gremlin. And in the movie, they would start laughing when they do all of this destruction stuff, all this stuff. These gremlins died by explosion in the end of the movie. And some died by being exposed to light, like if someone took a picture of them. So the flash from the light, as soon as you took a picture, they would die or whatever. Or electricity. Now, what was interesting is that, remember my episode, the message, don't be surprised, recharge and keep fighting. In that episode, the enemies were fighting amongst each other. In the movie, The Gremlins, they started killing each other over casualties from evilness. In the movie, there were hundreds of gremlins, like 700 and something plus. The main two in the movie was a little small one called Gizmo. That was the good one. And then the evil one was Stripe. Now, all the other gremlins, I don't remember. I just remember it was a lot of them. And then there was two main ones, the good one and the bad one. Like at the end of the movie, I think it was the sequel or maybe the first one, don't remember. When there were closing of credits, you could hear them laughing in the background. Okay, now let's go to the meaning. So, this is for some of you all. A group, a clique, is going to or already tormenting someone and laughing. They get enjoyment from tormenting people in general. Like, this is fun to them. It just so happens that these people got together. They have the same personalities and characteristics. They think alike, meaning they are all stupid, no common sense, no leadership skills. Now, in a job setting, for some of you, these gremlins, well, gremlins came up again. What stuck out was, so it's all about what you could do for the company, what you could do for them to make them look good. They care nothing about you, care nothing about your family, whether you sick, die, or whatever, which makes them distant from the people that they are supposed to lead. This leaves the employees stuck, looking out for themselves. Because what it says is, if I can't trust you, then I might as well do me. That is another episode. In life outside of work, it is no different. Just changing the setting, but the characteristics match to the T. These people have been, the gremlins that is, these people have been doing things to inflict harm to others in the past. So you are not the only one. Don't be surprised. Now they are coming for you, or they have been already torturing you. This can be putting you in a stressful position, and here are some examples. When I say stressful position, it could be bad money management. If you own a business and these people are not logically thinking, making bad moves, or operating unethical, and your name is on the line, the front line, like you literally own the business and they're making you look bad. Or a relationship and these people are trying to destroy your situation, keep you stuck, and now things are out of control. And you are the only one trying to do damage control. But they don't care because they are having fun, laughing on your time. Number three, you are on a job for some of you all, and these gremlins are huddled together trying to kill your light altogether. Because you know what? You a trailblazer, they see your shine, and now it's affecting their mood, basically. So, or, here's a or. What I saw was, I don't know, I'm seeing jail a lot. Doing things to get you locked up. This is for somebody. This can also be, when I say locked up, it could be something to chain you down. So you are stuck and you don't move forward. And basically, that would be the gremlins being jealous. Jealousy. So, what it is, it's a group. So, never think they are acting alone. Some people are contributing to the stress, sickness, unhappiness, and downfall, is what I saw. And in this group of idiots, gremlins, they are evil spirited. They have an ugly heart. And that's where they match the gremlin also. What came to me is that for some of you all, it's a family member. That's what I'm seeing. Like, literally right now. It's a family member. For some of you, there was something else. I don't know, it slipped my mind. So there is a ringmaster who is edging the group on, and this person is your enemy, pretending to care. When that person is with the group in the mix doing something, they're coming in your face pretending they care about you. Like, oh, but they want to know how you feel, and then they run back like a gremlin and they're laughing amongst the group. And they started it all. It's just that these people in the group, they are so far gone and doing what they doing that it's just fun, normal, and they really don't know how to stop. Now, another thing is that this ringmaster is also a watchman, an informant, and some of the people in the group he sends out as informants. What I want you to understand is this: everything God has, rightfully, the devil tries to emulate. What it looks like is, devil has a watchman, but this watchman is a monitoring spirit. So these people, well, are human beings with monitoring spirits. They watching everything you do. They reporting back. Like, say for instance, if you not feeling good, they going back. He or she don't feel good, and they turn up the fire. Basic. They are trying to steal your position, whatever that position is. Whatever that position is. That position doesn't necessarily mean, like, say you in a marriage and somebody wants to be that person's husband or wife or whatever, like taking your position that way, it can be positioned like you're shining light. They want that light to shine on them. God's people always have that glow. The glow is what gets you noticed in the room of 50 plus people. They want that knowledge. This knowledge is God given. They want your DNA. God created that DNA. They are laughing in the cut, and this is fun for them. Like I said, this is the only excitement they get in their life. Meaning, when they leave the environment you are in, they are miserable, stressed, crying, broke, and unhappy. Whatever their misery looks like, that is it. They live in total darkness. They never had light to begin with. That's what makes them so similar. They are trying to destroy your light because if they do, you will be just like them in darkness. But even if you are in darkness, they still not going to like you. So, let me give you some more information because when Gremlins came up again, oh my goodness, it was like so much information. In the movie, there were three rules. Remember, no water, no food after midnight, no bright light. Sunlight will kill them, bright light is known to hurt and kill them. And the third most important rule is don't ever feed them after midnight because if they eat food after midnight, it will create a cocoon going through changes and becoming monsters. Translation: you can, here's a key, destroy and kill them with your light. Shine bright, put a smile on your face, become unbothered and unapologetic. At midnight, they do demonic spells. They are vampires trying, like I said, trying because they are trying to drain you. The acts they are doing at night is affecting you in the daylight. Pray against all evil activity. Know this just came to me. They're trying to take your ideas, life goals, marriage, blessings, prosperity for some of you all. May the devil and his adversaries suffer from the evil hands they deal in the pit of hell, and may they burn. For it is written, Psalms 11:6, upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire, and brimstone, and a horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup. In Jesus' name. I know people say, what God has for you, no man can take it away. And that's true. But Ephesians 6:11, put on the whole armor of God that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. God God gives us the armor to fight. And we have to fight, stand against the wiles of the enemy, the devil, the rulers of darkness. You cannot let them rob you of your future and what God has destined for you. Like they always say, faith without works, action is dead. And this is just an extra verse that came to me when I was reading the other day. It's Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 15 and 16. The Lord will keep you free from every disease. He will not inflict on you the horrible diseases you knew in Egypt, but he will inflict them on all who hate you. You must destroy all the peoples the Lord your God gives over to you. Do not look on them with pity and do not serve their gods, for that will be a snare to you in Jesus' name. Now, the reason why that verse came to me is because when I was reading it, there's going to be a time when certain thing, something's going to happen. Something is going to happen to, I would say, the gremlins as a whole, but I feel like I feel, and this is just me personally, me, that it's going to be the ringmaster. Something is going to happen. And you're going to look at the situation differently. You're going to be like, wow, like you feel sorry for them because of, you know they did a lot of dirt and some things that went down. They were the culprit. But the verse came to me, and that's what it says. Towards the end, it says, do not look on them with pity and do not serve their gods, for that will be a snare to you. So that's just something for you to remember. Their time is coming. That's all I gotta say. Their time is coming. People think that they can't be touched in this world, and they keep doing stuff. They keep doing stuff. And the thing is because for whoever this is, you feel yourself getting sick behind the things that they're doing. And it's not so much, for some people, it's not so much stressing. It's just the little game plan and the foolishness. Like they're doing too much. Like they're trying to corner you. They just drama filled, you know? And yeah, it's just a lot. I understand, trust me. Pray, let that light shine. Stay focused until next time. For a one on one session, go to my website. For suggested topics, email me. Check me out on YouTube. Like and subscribe. Check me out on Facebook. Check out my store. All the links is underneath. Love me more and I love you more. Your life coach, that warrior, SFJ.